Across the waves a sail unfurled. In my mind I'm the king of worlds. Up in the clouds where giants tread, but shadows loom where heroes fled. In armor bright I ride through lands where legends born from my own hands. A soldier's tale, a gambler's game, both lives woven in a name. I face down dragons no one can see. With paper crowns they all bow to me. In every tale a hero's prize, yet shadows and doubts flood these skies. In a world that I design, where truth and fiction intertwine, a king, a knight in shadows light, chasing dreams that fade from my sight. A hollow laugh, a daring leap in stories grand, but never deep for a thrill, a fleeting fire of desire. I chart my course on borrowed seas, a sailor lost in memories, a distant voice, a final chance to break this trance. A world of wonders in my hand, but the castles crumble into sand. With a fearless heart in a boundless sky, and a thousand worlds where dreams can fly. Through tales untold I'll make my way, the dawn awaits a brighter day. Across the waves a sail unfurled. In my mind I'm the king of worlds. Up in the clouds where giants tread, but shadows loom where heroes fled. In armor bright I ride through lands where legends born from my own hands. A soldier's tale, a gambler's game, both lives woven in a name.
Laughter, candy, and a carousel too. The show never stops, and the joy is set.
大家好，我是圈圈，第5人格的主文案。想必接触过前几期 ID 角色设计访谈的玩家还对我有印象。这次我也将作为喧嚣的设计者，为大家讲述这位全新 ID 角色的诞生过程。支线剧情作为一个完整的版本推出的想法，诞生于重逢之时资料片推出之后，基于云镜制作启动之前。其实，在游戏上线的时候，我们是一个非常小的团队，我们没有想到我们的玩家群体和产品内容会发展到今天的规模，所以当时除了主线和提前制作的老友组外，其他剧情支线预期的主要投放形式都更偏资源量较小的文字形式和碎片叙事。冲锋之时推出后，我们收到了非常多的正面反响，所以就产生了支线剧情也以这种形式制作的想法。但当时也只是个想法，老玩家应该还记得，当时因为一些客观因素的影响，我们面临了一个比较重要的转型时期，所有的工作量都需要用来保证基于云镜按时推出，来完成这个转型诉求。所以对于支线剧情版本也仅仅停留在一个想法阶段。幸运的是，在大家长久的喜爱和支持下，我们度过了那个最艰难的时期。同时，第5人格这个 IP 也有了更长远和广阔的发展规划，所以我们决定完成当时那个预想。选择喧嚣马戏团的原因，是因为除了已经推出的2组以外，他们是目前所有本体角色和 ID 角色都已经上线的一组。而通过生日信、推演任务和部分精华故事，玩家对整个喧嚣马戏团的故事也已经有了一个大致的了解。而这次资料片，我们想将这些叙事碎片整合起来，让它成为一个完整的故事。这会是之后支线剧情版本的推出逻辑。对于麦克的 ID 角色，我们有2个设计基点，一个是废墟，一个是惊喜箱。废墟想必大家看过 PV 已经很清楚了。随着嘉年华大屠杀的发生，麦克生活的乐园已然坍塌，美好的记忆都成了断壁残垣。这在外形上的表现就是他身后飘荡的那块碎裂的布条。细心的玩家应该已经发现了，那是月亮河的星星顶棚，这象征的是在麦克莫顿的崩塌人生中，外部对他施加的影响。而惊喜箱的概念设计，一方面这种设计元素很符合马戏团这个故事发生背景，跟它灵活跳跃的行动方式也比较搭；另一方面，这个设计概念可以很好的表达他来到庄园时的处境。不知道大家有没有在愚人节或者是万圣节收到过惊喜箱？ 收到的朋友可以自己回想一下，当你即将打开那个箱子的时候，你知道会面对惊喜还是惊吓吗？也许第一次收到的时候你不知道，就像麦克在停尸房没有找到他以为的瑟吉和娜塔莉的尸体时，他还无法确认事实的真相。但当他搜寻到更多的线索，并最终来到庄园，遇到意料之外的故人，这时他的处境其实就像打开了惊喜箱很多次的我们。大多数人此时已经有了充分的心理预期，打开后会是什么？有的人会选择继续打开它，同时坦然接受这个预期中惊吓的结果；有的人会选择永远不再打开它。但麦克不同，他聪明但天真，聪明的头脑让他早早知道里面会有什么，但天真的本性却总是让他不计代价地一次次去奢望或许那不存在的另外一种可能，然后在一次次的失望中走向绝望和崩塌。是的，我们计划中下一个推出的支线剧情版本是新幻碉堡所在的0组，也是整个庄园实验的第1组，但这个要等到我们下一个主线版本后才会推出，主要是需要等这一组相关的最后一个求生者和一个 ID 角色投放完成，才好释出完整的故事，请大家稍加等待。
嗨，大家好，我是第5人格战斗策划楚天阔，负责制作这次的监管者喧嚣。在技能设计上，我们始终想要为玩家提供新鲜有趣的战斗体验。作为求生者的杂技演员有3种爆弹，在喧嚣的设计上，我们希望能够保留这一元素，因此喧嚣身边有了3块能够给求生者施加负面效果的区域。然而，仅仅是依靠这些负面效果是不足以让玩法变得有趣的，所以我们增加了在3片区域中喧嚣各击中1次求生者才会造成1次伤害的设计。这不仅需要玩家有板窗博弈能力，还需要玩家思考双方的相对位置。监管者和求生者都需要关注求生者已经在哪个区域受到了攻击，然后决定自己的下一步行动。因为喧嚣需要多次普攻才能造成伤害，所以它的基础移动速度会很快，在攻击恢复时还可以保持移动，以此完成连绵不断的攻势。围绕着相对位置这一对抗核心，我们设计了喧嚣的技能。喧嚣可以旋转脚下的区域来改变求生者所在的区域，或者是释放一个同样能带来3块区域的分身，让分身跟随自己一起攻击求生者，从而打出缺失的标记。到了1阶后，喧嚣可以冲刺并翻越障碍物，这使得它在高墙区和长板区能够获得一定的优势，追上求生者，调整自己的相对位置，并且施加不同的标记。喧嚣他是一名偏向于追击的监管者，在0阶的时候，空地和短板是他的优势区域，他可以使用分身让求生者同时处于2个区域中，然后一次攻击加上2个不同的标记。他也可以远距离释放分身，远距离攻击求生者，或者远距离用分身施加负面效果，帮助自己追击。到1阶有了冲刺后，他可以先攻击加上1个标记，然后冲刺翻越障碍物，或者直接超过求生者，然后打一个回马枪攻击求生者加上另一个标记。灵活的衔接分身和冲刺，可以快速给求生者加满标记。在0阶时，求生者最好是在板窗较多的交互点牵制，较长的板区或者高墙区牵制会更容易一点。要时刻注意自己身上的标记是哪一种，喧嚣脚下的区域又是哪一个朝向的，从而决定接下来该如何牵制。比如没有错过标记的时候，即使已经身处喧嚣的攻击范围里，也可以考虑直接翻越板窗，甚至可以考虑卡在一些角落里面，让喧嚣难以施加最后一个标记。而过来辅助的求生者呢，在自己身上标记没有满的时候，可以考虑卡位扛刀吸引火力。时刻关注身上的标记和脚下区域，就能有效的牵制喧嚣。
与主线组持续的剧情更新不同，月亮河组这次的剧情更新是我们首次尝试仅用1个版本的篇幅去讲述一个较为完整的故事。不知道这样的剧情体验大家觉得如何呢？期待听到大家的反馈。我们下次再见。
I have always believed that the most beautiful thing in this world is the smile of a child. They are always so delighted to see me. Except for this boy. He seems indifferent to everything. So many times, I still fail to understand.
I don't understand. What does this mean?
他以前就不只会这玩具。
I still want to try, just one time, to get closer to you. Confused, unknown, quietness. Is this how you perceive the world?
他是我孩子，那我肯定不能放弃他。
I still wish to get closer to you.
他很小的时候就非常自己在
3岁多的样子，
不看人，
之前也没有了解过。
对视。
但他还是我独一无二的宝贝嘛。虽然他确诊了孤独症，但他真的很善良。我想让他和其他孩子一起上课。我也想他和其他孩子一起啊。我只想你快乐、健康就好。我们永远都会爱你。
These stars shine with kindness. I have always cherished them, for they will never be extinguished. When the deep night surrounds you, may they become your stars in the darkness. Voyager 1, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I've brought you many things this time too. Continue your journey with courage. Stay the course.
In the embrace of moonlight, the blaze edge has become cold. Take a deep breath in the drench. The letter in my hand now aglow. Looking up at the vast sky, the childhood song fills in my mind, recalling the image of my home, just like hearing my mother's advice. Lies empty and dry. I wipe the dust from my hand. The color of sky fades tonight with faith out.
Hi there, my dear visitors. Guess what? I'm back to catch up with you all.
Hello everyone, Mr. Board is coming back again, here with the latest review.
Welcome back, Identity 5 designer Mr. Board. I can't believe we're having our second English live show so soon.
Yeah.
Let's get to the point. It hasn't been long since our last reveal. So, what new surprises do you have for us this time, Mr. Board?
Last time, we revealed everything we had planned for 2024. It was such a rush.
Wait, it's not just a chat time. There should be content to be revealed, right?
Don't worry. It's been over a month, and I have gathered a bit more to share.
Sounds great.
So today, I will reveal some early 2025 plans, including COA VIII and many new costumes for the Chinese New Year updates.
Awesome! Nymph Award costumes, new ones and Ivory Tower series, and the annual SS costume updates, they're all coming.
Also, I have heard everyone's eager for more news on the crossover. So today, I have got a few crossovers reveals for you.
Praise be to you, Mr. Board. Let me guess, could it be the long-awaited Conan Doyle crossover reveal this time?
Haha, crossovers are the heavy hitters, and I have saved them for the finale. Don't rush, Cherry. Let's go one step at a time.
Well, I'm not rushing. Not at all. After all, what's meant to come will definitely come tonight.
To start things off, let's take a look at what's coming for COA VIII early next year.
Huh? Why does it seem so vividly bright this time? I'm getting curious now. After all, the themes for the previous two COA VIII were a bit, well, you know.
This year's story isn't entirely the vividly bright type you might be imagining, Cherry. The story takes place in a desolate wasteland. Here, a team of adventurers made up of survivors and a sentient mechanical vehicle roams the barren lands. While scavenging for essential supplies, the team encounters strange, unexplainable structures and objects twisted by an unknown force. One day, they rescue an amnesiac who later joins their team at their invitation. As their journey continues, the amnesiac's memories start to resurface, and it feels like some unseen force is guiding the team to a final destination. Here, they will face the ultimate danger and uncover the truth at the very core of it all.
That's the familiar vibe I was expecting. So Viva's costume design looks so versatile. It seems like it's more than just a simple vehicle.
Don't look at me, I'm not spelling any spoilers.
Alright, at least tell us more about the rest of team members.
The adventuring team includes the puppeteer, aeroplanist, cheerleader, and the little girl. The little girl is responsible for navigation. Aeroplanist handles lookout duties and meal prep. The nimble cheerleader ventures further out to gather supplies. And when anyone is injured, they turn to puppeteer, who knows the most about combating mutations.
I see. And what about the amnesia mentioned before?
So Weaver and the survivors in the team will be available as Ice and A costumes in COA VIII Essence, which will be released on January 2nd. Meanwhile, the amnesiac, in the form of novelist A costume, will be the reward for the COA VIII event.
Wow! COA VIII invent free costume, and I already see many ancestor rewards heading my way.
I'm calling you out for stealing my lines, Cherry.
Let's have Mr. Board introduce the COA VIII event details to us now.
The COA VIII event will follow the January 4th. The registration stage starts on December 26th. The in-game tournament stage kicks off on January 2nd. The online qualifier stage began on January 16th, and the results presentation stage starts on January 23rd. But this year's COA VIII comes with some changes. We have updated the participation rules. Visitors who don't join the preliminaries can now jump straight into the celebration events and still earn rewards without registering. Of course, if you are aiming for team rewards, you will still need a team.
Now, socially anxious or casual players who don't want to build a team can still earn some COA VIII event rewards more easily.
Exactly. We are also extending the event's duration until May next year. Visitors joining after Stage 3 will still be able to enjoy the event and earn rewards as usual.
Yes, now I won't have to worry about not having enough time to build. Speaking of which, COA VIII rewards are always super generous. What can we expect this year?
Once the COA VIII event kicks off, players can earn up to 20 items through the event, along with Novelist A custom, Bloody Queen B custom, B pet, and more rewards. Novelist A accessory will also be available later in the event exchange shop, purchasable with golden apples.
This pet looks so intriguing. Are we looking at a living creature or some kind of a mechanic construction?
In this world, the threat of aberration looms constantly. Unlike last year's fungal theme, this year's aberrations are more wood or machinery-like in appearance. The look and trace of this pet are closely tied to the aberration effects found on the wasteland.
Oh, I see. I totally get it. Speaking of fungi, doesn't that the thing hanging around the novelist's neck look a lot like last year's fungal thing? Is there some kind of connection?
I will keep that a mystery for now. The answers are hidden within the details of the event and the costumes, waiting for everyone to uncover them once they are live. Just like in previous years, we will bring back past COA VIII costumes and items. They will return on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2025 at 10 a.m.
Yes, it's COA VIII season again. Don't miss your chance this time. And, of course, being the responsible host, I haven't forgotten what's coming next right after COA VIII, the Chinese New Year version updates. Last year, Triple S costumes and the Bloody Queen's SS costume were absolutely breathtaking. I wonder what surprises await us this time.
I got you, Cherry. Let me line up some rewards for everyone right away. Starting January 16, the selection chances for all tiers in the Memory Sphere previous seasons will reset, and a lineup of Chinese New Year packages will be available. Additionally, all characters will also be available for free. We warmly welcome both new and old visitors to join us to celebrate Chinese New Year in the manner. In addition, in appreciation of your continued support, we will also additionally issue Memory Sphere previous seasons 10 draws for all players.
Wow, starting with the 10 draws? That's so generous. I love it.
And of course, the Chinese New Year version updates wouldn't be completed without many new customs. This includes Chinese New Year themed S costumes, the Nymph Award Best Performance Series costumes, and new costumes from Once, Ivory Tower, and Penrose Maze. I believe that will not let everyone disappointed.
Wow, will this year's Chinese New Year costumes be just as grand as last year's lineup?
Absolutely. This year, we are going all out again with 3 S costumes. Please take a look at the poster.
Goodness descents. You know what? Seeing this feels familiar. I think the outfits in the poster resemble Tang Dynasty round collar robes and ruqun, don't they?
Spot on, Cherry. This year's Chinese New Year event is also part of intangible cultural hint-rich collaboration, with a theme deeply tied to the Tang Dynasty's Tang tricolor glazed ceramics culture.
Play Identity 5 over Chinese New Year and learn something new every single year. By the way, this year's poster is stunning. That's Cowboy on the left, and the 2 ladies on the right are just so gorgeous.
The characters in the poster from left to right are Cowboy, Doctor, and Ned. Ned is playing the role of talented banquet performer who sings and dances. Cowboy portrays a carefree poet who loves drinking, and Doctor takes on the role of a skilled female physician.
Wow. So, are they attending a banquet? Their costume were so luxurious. and I wonder which one will be this year Chinese New Year limited as costume.
Why don't we all take a guess?
If I had to guess, it's gotta be our center stage star Emily. But honestly, it doesn't matter which one is limited. We know the right answer is, I'll take them all.
Alright, your guess is correct. This year's Chinese New Year limited costumes belongs to Doctor. The Chinese New Year limited costume for Doctor, Cowboy, and Knight, along with their matching accessories, will officially be available in the store at midnight on January 28th. Chinese New Year's Eve, like last year, all three costumes and their matching accessories are S tier and can be purchased as discounted packages.
Well, the past two Chinese New Year events were set in Chinatown. Judging by this year's costume theme, are we moving into Tom Palace alternate storyline this time?
Nope. This year's event is still deeply rooted in Chinatown. Over the past year, Chinatown has welcomed a few new faces, a laid-back porter cowboy, a diligent worker knight, and a wandering pharmacist doctor, sharing a love for traditional culture. They often meet up and chat at the antiquity shop. And so begins the story of Act 1 of this year's Chinese New Year event. Act 1 kicks off on January 16, 2025, as the antiquary appraiser painter receives a batch of unfinished Tang Sancai pottery. He invites his new friends in Chinatown to help paint the pottery.
Oh, so this year's 3S costumes are actually imagined version of these three new friends as a Tang Sancai sculpture?
That's right. Our mission is to collect pigments through matches and help the antiquary appraiser painter bring these sculptures to life with vibrant colors. Once the coloring is completed, everyone begins preparing for the Chinese New Year Tang Sancai exhibition. However, the display positions for the sculptures still need to be finalized. Starting on January 22nd, we will work alongside the folklore writer novelist and the three new friends to complete the story detection of the Sancai world, based on the placement of Tang Sancai in the exhibition. Starting January 28th, Act 2 begins. With the New Year's Eve dinner just around the corner, the antiquary appraiser's painter hasn't finished preparing for the Tang Sancai exhibition. However, he gets dragged away by the porter cowboy for a festive dinner. But when the meal ends, an unexpected mishap occurs with the exhibition, and the worried antiquary appraiser finds himself transported into the world of Tang Sancai.
Oh no, how did we suddenly dive into fantasy right in the middle of New Year's Eve? What happened next?
Well, of course, our task is to help the antiquary appraiser escape from the situation and assist the three friends in Chinatown with restoring the Tang Sancai exhibition. The process will be challenging, but the rewards will be plentiful. Throughout the entire Chinese New Year event, players can earn A costume, unlock cards, B costumes, B accessories, as well as dishes, portrait frames, graffiti, and other rewards. Additionally, players can keep their DIY Tang Sancai figurines as furniture. The B costume of the other two new friends will also be available for exchange in the Spyglass store.
DIY furniture? I can have my own handmade cyber antiques. That sounds so interesting.
That's not at all. Besides that, plenty of Chinese New Year themed furniture will be available on January 23rd, as well as our beloved public map. This time, we have added some new interactive features to the Chinatown map. For example, there's a new photo punch board where you can use any character to align their face with the model cutouts for fan photos. Plus, you can take part in the New Year firework cannon feature.
Well, I have a bad feeling about this.
That's right. You can jump into the cannon and get launched out with porn.
Let me just say, I will definitely be back.
And there's more. You can use Tang tricolor glazed ceramics paint to die other players on the map. And at certain times, you can watch the Town Palace banquet performance.
Yes, the Town Palace banquet. Extravagance and decadence. Beautiful ladies playing music and dancing.
Cherry, I don't know that you like the party so much. But aside from the banquet performance, we have also prepared classical events like the fireworks show and red envelope rain to ensure everyone feels the festive atmosphere from start to finish. And by popular demand, the Dream Invitation Map's two-player compatibility test feature will make a comeback with an all-new question site.
Wait, did I hear red envelopes?
Out of everything I have introduced, did you only hear red envelopes?
It might be a bit earlier, but wishing you prosperity. Give me the red envelope right now.
Alright, of course. There will be plenty of red envelopes for all our visitors too. Starting January 28th, New Year's Eve, log in to the game and light up firecrackers to claim 10 Memory Sphere previous season directly. The development team wishes everyone a happy Chinese New Year in advance.
May all your wishes come true.
But that's not all for the Chinese New Year version updates. Besides the themed events and costumes we have just mentioned, there will also be the usual new best performance series, Once, and Every Tower costumes, along with the updates of the Spyglass Storm and Penrose Maze, and more exciting new content awaits.
They're coming! I've been waiting for the SS costume and the Nymph Award costumes. As a Perspective fan, I'm dying to see what his Nymph Award costume looks like.
Alright then, let's satisfy Cherry's curiosity and show everyone this year's Best Performance Costume posters. Best Performance Nymph Award series features 2 new S costumes, including Prospector and the Rapper arriving in the store on January 23rd.
I gotta say, Prospector costume is so Prospector, and Jack is so Jack.
And Cherry is just so Cherry.
Come on, what I mean is, it perfectly aligns with how everyone sees Norton and Jack. Jack executes that artistic genius vibe, while Prospector's whole aurora just screams, I wanna be rich.
And what's wrong with that? In this world, Norton makes it big as an actor and escape a life of poverty. A sort of happy ending, don't you think?
But Norton's journey to the victory last year was definitely full of twists and turns. Once again, we apologize for the less than ideal experience during the voting period.
You are right. The improvements to the Nymph Award voting system, which everyone's being eagerly awaiting, are already under development. We will officially share the updated rules before the Detection Star event begins. And of course, we haven't forgotten our promise for the Nymph Award winners, such as a theme song, all-star advertisements, and a live 2D winner speech animations. Norton's champion benefits will be revealed one by one very soon. Stay tuned.
So exciting! I can't wait.
Besides the Best Performance series, Once, and the Every Tower series will also get their usual Chinese New Year updates. And this year's new Once costume belongs to...
Huh? Who is he?
Take another look. Focus on the scarf.
Oh my gosh, it's embroidered with by Lisa Beck.
That's right. Now you know who is he, one of the longest standing characters. Hail Amber.
Wow, so Leo and Emma's father-daughter life could have been this warm and loving.
This costume also has a deeply moving name, Noncel.
A scarf hand-woven by his beloved daughter is, of course, priceless. So that's why it's called Noncel. Now, I want to cry even more.
You are the soft one this time, but we need to move on. Next topic, the new Every Tower costume.
You know what? You really need to learn how to comfort people. Anyway, the new Ivory Tower costume is for the thief. Does this count as a revival for old characters? How Amber has his Once costume, and no thief has ivory tower costume.
That's actually a fair point. And funnily enough, the new costume being added to the Spyglass event store section is also for an old character.
Huh? Who is he?
The event store update brings the S costume for Evil Reptilian. All costumes will be available starting January 16th. Once, and Evil Tower costumes will be in the store and purchasable with echoes, while the Evil Reptilian costume can be redeemed with spy glasses.
Wow, the overwhelming presence of the giant serpent is on full display. So, not 3 of our beloved old friends have received new costumes. Who will this year's SS costume be for?
As luck would have it, this year's SS costume goes to Seer, Old Friends Combo +4. Take a look at the poster.
Wow, not only it is for an old friend, but it also seems to be the first male character SS costume. I've always wondered how such a high-tier costume would look on a male character. It's honestly more dazzling than I imagined.
Exactly, the Seer's All has even transformed into a 6-winged angel.
Absolutely amazing.
Yes, I wish I could have wings too. Back on topic, Penrose Maze will update on January 16, adding the Seer's SS costume, Pro Hit of Eel, alongside its pet, accessory, furniture, dishes, portraits, and portrait frames to the reward pool. And don't worry if you are a fan of the Blood Queen's SS costume. Past costumes will be available in the Penrose Maze, where you will still be able to redeem them with Nightingale's blessings.
Wow, I'm so ready to see the Seer's dual forms in action.
There's still one more new costume I haven't introduced yet. It's the long-anticipated Annie's second S costume.
No way. And looks stunning. So, all the best costumes were saved for the last. It was worth the wait. This poster suddenly reminds me of that famous line. The east wind scatter as a southern trees of blossom and bring down stars like rain. With the fireworks in the background, it perfectly fit the vibe.
This costume is literally called Mirade Blossom. Some of you might know that line is from a poem about the Latin festival. Annie's new S costume will officially be available in the store the same week as the festival, on February 12, after maintenance.
So extravagant. Thank you for giving me something new to look forward to every week.
But wait, there's more. On January 23rd, we will also be reintroducing a new survivor. I'm sure this character will bring a fresh dynamic to the battlefield.
Huh? What a unique looking survivor. She even has an arrow on her head. So cute.
There's no more decoration. Meet Windy Foot, the meteorologist. The devices on her head and in her hands are all tools for weather observation and forecasting.
Oh, I see. I can't wait to see her skills. Will they involve the weather?
Please stay tuned to our community for the full reveal soon. But for now, here's an exciting news. The essence key visual for her.
The texture of the meteorologist costume is bound to look amazing. And the floating islands in the sky feel so unique, like stepping into the fairy tale.
The story of Season 35, Essence 3, takes place on a wind-powered island that sails through the skies. The meteorologist is a talented inventor who created a wind-powered glazed robot named Bong Bong. Meanwhile, the gardener serves as a botanist, cultivating hardy plants to supply oxygen to the high altitudes. One day, the island suddenly juts, plunging everyone into slumber.
So, the answers includes the meteorologist S costume, along with the Bonbon and the Gardener A costumes. I'm super excited for this lineup.
That's right. Season 35 Essence 3 will officially drop on January 23rd. If you are interested in the new survivor, the meteorologist, don't forget to welcome her to the manor first thing. Beyond the new content mentioned above, we would also like to share updates regarding some optimization for previous costumes. We have completed effect optimization for Mercenary, Man in Red, Professor Spring Heated Wine, Doctor, Blossom of Rebirth, Knight, the Red Knight, Priestess, the Envy of Yuga's Toss, and matching accessories.
Awesome! Now they look even more luxurious.
The effect optimization for Priestess as accessory was implemented in late November, while the other updates will go live recently.
After all that, isn't it the time for today's grand finale?
Now you would be waiting for this. Don't worry, we have got some brand new crossovers to share. Firstly, the popular Identity File B.Duck crossover returns on January 16.
Yeah, while older players may already have this, we've seen lots of new visitors express their hopes for a return through Depth's Q&A. It's great to finally fulfill their wishes.
Absolutely. This return includes Bonbon, Mercenary, Prisoner, and Perfumer costumes from the first and second parts, plus furniture, pets, portraits, and graffiti from the previous events. Visitors can collect it all in one go. This return includes Bonbon, Mercenary, Prisoner, and Perfumer costumes from the first and second parts.
This return is a great and all, but where's the new content? Come on, a return doesn't count at all.
We have got you covered. Don't worry. The next crossover might surprise you. Ever played Snake before?
Huh? I played it as a kid. But wait, seriously? Snake? Us?
Yep. Identity File Snake Off will launch on January 23rd. This crossover features big costumes for the Gardener, Forward, and Perfumer.
I'd call it a dream crossover, but it's kinda unexpected. Now, I'm just curious, what will the crossover costume look like?
Hey, stay tuned for the more details. Another IP we have collaborated before with is returning for a second part. Identity File Link Click Crossover 2 kicks off on February 6th.
Whoa, it's a link click. Season 2 of the anime just read up, and now there's a second crossover. What's new this time?
Crossover 2 introduces new crossover costumes, plus the optimized costumes for Wu Chang, Chen Xiaoshi, and Lu Guang from the Crossover 1 will return when Crossover 2 launches. During the crossover 1 and Crossover 2 characters will appear as NPCs on public map. You can interact with them to unlock some fun Easter eggs.
Nice! The optimization for Wu Chang is great. And the Easter eggs sounds fun too. But now, I know there are new costumes for the crossover second, yet not a single hit about what they are.
Keeping the anticipation alive isn't such a bad thing, you know.
What did you say?
Looks like you are about to hit me. Fine, here comes the big reveal. The long-awaited Conan Doyle crossover is finally here. This crossover was first teased at the COA VIII reveal live stream on May 4 this year. And it's been quite a while since then. I'm sure you are all eager to see it. So let's check out the key visual.
Wow, that's so cool. Our Alpheus is clearly a match for Sherlock Holmes. And the postman must be Watson, no doubt about it. But the others, a bit harder to figure out, especially the lady journalist, please. She can't possibly be a younger Mr. Hudson, right?
Cherry, your imagination never ceased to amaze me. Let me reveal the correct answer. The crossover costumes include novelist's S costume Sherlock Holmes, journalist's S costume Miss Watson, postman's A costume Watson, the first officer's A costume Inspector Lestrade, and the A costume of Knight, art dealer.
2 Watsons? Miss Watson? Is this some kind of distant relative scenario?
In this story, journalist adopts the disguise of Miss Watson to assist Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson in solving case. Even so, Miss Watson is undeniably a capable assistant, faithfully documenting the course of events and uncovering the truth. Also, as the plot unfolds, there will be some minor identity reveal surprises for certain characters. These crossover costumes will be divided into essence costumes and package costumes. The novelist, postman, first officer, and knight costumes will be available through the crossover essence, Season 36, Essence 1, while the journalist S costume will be as a package in the store. Additionally, we will be launching a new themed room at the same time.
Awesome! I can't wait to recreate Baker Street 221B in the game. So, when will it be available?
The crossover is scheduled to launch after the February 20th maintenance. To celebrate, we will be giving all players of 10 free draws for Season 36 Essence 1, the crossover essence. Stay tuned to our official community for more updates.
I still feel like it's not enough, but getting a first look at the long-awaited Conan Doyle crossover details is already worth the wait. That's all for the review live streaming, and as always, let's have Mr. Board announce the viewing rewards for everyone.
As usual, we are giving away the viewing reward 3 Memory Sphere previous season with a redemption code. The code is time limited, so don't forget to claim it as soon as possible.
Thank you all for tuning into this review show. I'm sure it won't be too long until we meet again.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.